Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is about 8:10 a.m. and I woke up a little bit ago. I am currently making a coffee. I have a laundry list of stuff I have to do today. That's, if you can hear that. That's Ben, my son. It's been a while since I've talked to you guys, and I just obviously want to come back, tell you what's up, and keep moving forward. I got a lot of stuff going on. I told you in my last video that I had a really big decision to make, and I didn't know which way to go. That decision was whether to be a stay-at-home mom or not. So later I do plan on going through like my finances, not like going through them in detail, but like giving you numbers and stuff and see if just what your guys' opinion is. So last time I talked to you, I think I was 33 weeks pregnant. I am now 2 weeks postpartum. I had my baby. February 16th, I had her. And yeah, it's been a wild ride since I last talked to you. Since I last talked to you, I have obviously gone out on maternity leave. I went out a week before I had my daughter, or 2 weeks? February 4th. Oh, dang. So I took a full week off. Your second baby is no joke. If you've had a second baby, can you like confirm, or am I just a baby? When I had my first son, I worked until Friday, and I was 41 weeks, and my doctor is actually the one who made me go out. And I was 41 weeks. I worked until that Friday, and then I had my son that I went in for induction on Tuesday. Anyway, this time around, my job is way less labor intensive than it was when I was pregnant with my son, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Well, I also had to get my son ready for work, or ready for daycare and stuff every day, and drop him off before I went to work. So by the time I actually got to work, I literally had felt like it had been a full day had passed. So I was just so tired. But anyway, so I last saw you, I think it was before Christmas. Well, December 20th, my mom came to stay with me. She flew in, and it was a Monday. That was also the day that I randomly decided to go on work and take a COVID test, and I tested positive for COVID over Christmas. So I spent the holidays by myself. So yeah, but then after that, after I was clear and everything was clear, my mom came because she quarantined at my sister's house, or not quarantined, but she stayed at my sister's house during my quarantine. And COVID, I am vaccinated, so my symptoms were very mild. Well, actually, I didn't have any symptoms. The reason I got tested was because I had a cold, like a slight cold and runny nose and stuff. But there was a ton of people at my work who either had it or their significant others had it, and they were still coming to work and not wearing a mask. I work at a police department, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So yeah, so I was out. My mom came to stay. My sister and her daughter came to stay with me because they needed a place to crash. I thought there was a lot more that happened, but not really. I had a baby, got COVID. My whole family came to stay. Anyway, everyone's gone now. I'm very sad about it, even though it was very overwhelming. And yeah, so today is actually my very first day with both kids home that I don't have any help. So Lord help me. Yeah. All right, my son is up and holding his hands like there's something on them. So let me go see what he's into, and I'll reach or touch back later. All right. I am back. It is now, hey Charlie. It is now, go on please. Sorry, that's my babe. It is now 3:30 approximately in the afternoon. I have done a lot actually today. I'm pretty proud of myself. This is not good lighting. I do not look good. I was able to do almost all of my laundry, which I could finish it if that's what I did right now, but obviously I'm choosing not to. My oldest, my son, is down for a nap, which he should be waking up any minute. I have my little baby, Miss Ava, here in front of me. She's being very needy today. I'm about to get them both packed up because I'm going to meet some friends for dinner, and I'm very excited. Yeah, so with Ben, when I was pregnant, before, I would have to wake up by like 6:30, 6:45 to get myself ready, to get bed ready, and to get him to daycare on time so I could get to work on time. Because work is about 30, on a good day, 30 minutes away. But usually I do stop for coffee and treat myself a little bit because I don't wake up early enough to make it at home. So I would have to probably be up around 6 at the latest to get everything I need to get done before work. And then I get back around my home after work. I usually would be able to pick the kids up around 5:30, 5:45. And then I would have to obviously come home, make dinner. Kids are in bed by at least 7. Like, I just feel like if I am, and also, so daycare would cost about $2,300 a month, for the daycare that I would want to send them to. And I bring in $2,800 a month. So that isn't, or I'm sorry, I think it would be $2,500 a month for daycare, and I bring in $28. So I'd have an additional like $300. Also, I drive an SUV, so gas, I usually have to fill my tank like once a week. I might get away with a little bit longer than that, and it costs about $60 or so to fill my tank. So I like working, I like my job, but it just seems like a lot of work for only $300. Like $300 is a lot of money, but when you start taking into account groceries, gas, like even little things like coffee obviously would make a huge difference in a $300 budget. So it just doesn't. Also, with my one son, because I was so tired from pregnancy, I was going to bed around 7:30 every night, and I felt like those 2 hours during the week every day and then the weekend time just wasn't enough. I didn't feel like I was getting enough time with him, and so now I would obviously have to divide my attention between 2 kids, and I just feel like there's not enough time in the day, and it might not be worth it for me to keep working. So if I were to stay home, my fiance, all of our bills, so we have our mortgage, we have 1 car, so the payment, the car insurance, internet, we have a debt consolidation loan, phone bill, life insurance. The total of our bills each month is approximately $2,249. And if he works only 40 hours a week, he would bring in approximately $2,760. Usually he works more than 40 hours, but that's just, I like to, when I'm trying to like estimate stuff like this, a budget, I like to lowball, so anything extra is obviously extra. So if he is the only one working, then it looks like we would have about $511 every month left over for everything, like gas. But obviously gas, I wouldn't be driving an hour every day to and from work. Like, I've been on maternity leave and my car is still on full because I just don't go anywhere really. I'm very much a homebody. And then I would have time to like obviously make coffee at home, so I wouldn't be spending as much on coffee. And then I would get to be home all day with my kids, which is amazing. But I struggle because as much as I love to be home with my kids, I am very much a career-driven person, so I really enjoy working. I really get fulfillment out of that. And also, I'm just scared because, like, me and my fiance are in a very good spot. Obviously, we plan on getting married, but we are not married yet. And so I feel like I'm taking a huge risk because you never know what could happen. So say we do separate. I'm not working. Like, I don't have a job. I don't have health insurance then if I quit. I don't have a retirement. I don't have anything. I'm solely relying on him, and that is extremely terrifying for me. Again, we're not splitting up. He has given me no reason to be worried. I just always am a planner, and so putting myself in that kind of position when I now have 2 kids that I have to care for, is very scary. So yeah, any stay-at-home moms or just anyone have an opinion they want to share, I would be very grateful. I am set to go back to work in May, so I have a while to figure it out. But yeah, like I said, any thoughts and opinions my fiance is just, he wants me to stay home just because he knows how stressed I am getting over, because he knows, this is not a good angle, but he knows that he can't help me pick up the kids, take the kids to daycare, and he knows that that's like a lot. But yeah, I don't know. He's kind of just like, do what you want. And I'm like, just tell me what to do. But yeah, all right, I'm going to start getting the kids ready, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, so it is now 9:08 p.m. I am heading home from dinner with the girlies. It went really good. Like, having a little break away from the babes was nice. I am ready to get home to them, I will say. But yeah, it's been nice. So I called my fiance on the way home and was like, how's it going? And baby was crying, and I could just tell that he needs a break. So he also requested Taco Bell, so I stopped and got him some Taco Bell. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this video up, and I'm gonna try to post regularly. My life is kind of settling down now. I'm trying to get into a nice routine with the kids and everything. So yeah, I would love, like I said earlier, to hear your guys' opinions on being a stay-at-home mom. Obviously, I know what the pros and cons. Sorry, I'm driving if it's like super bumpy, but the pros and cons are obviously different for every single person. I know what my personal pros and cons would be, but I would just like to hear opinions. I am very indecisive, and so I'm just terrified that I'll make the wrong decision one way or the other. But I feel like deciding to stay home with my kids is like, in the long run, there's no way that's going to be the wrong decision, you know? I'm just terrified to put myself in a position that, like, if something were to happen, I wouldn't be able to provide for myself and my kids. And also that, like, I don't know, me not working. I don't know. It's like, in this job, I think I forgot to mention, there's like, I have a pension, which nobody gets pensions anymore. I have really good health insurance. So it's like, I'm giving up a lot. Again, my kids are obviously worth it. I'm not saying they're not at all, but it's just, I am like I said, a career-driven person, and so I feel like I'm giving up a piece of my identity, and that's kind of hard for me to grapple with, I guess. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I see that subscriber number growing, and I really, really appreciate it. Like I said in a couple videos ago, I'm just really looking to build a community where I can get advice and help. And yeah, I'm not a first-time mom. I'm on my second kid, but I feel like a first-time mom. I know there's still so much that I don't know, and so much for me to learn. And so yeah, I would love to be able to do that with through a community of like-minded people. I'm just talking to talk at this point. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good night or day whenever you're watching this, and stay tuned because I will have another video up shortly. Bye.